Baba Isa. Baba na Mosi links ni bi sha say ne.
Yes. Ochna.
Wow.
Ochna La Liga SHC.
I see.
Weekend La Liga 3 matches in Ebutudra. Our 2026-2027 match day 1. Nyankopon boa Ochna ba kumbetudra na fe Sunday mienu etimi atudra. Wednesday games no ebetua so Barcelona Real Madrid due to number of players a call World Cup anytime report enti postpone games no. So Wednesday they will play and Nyankopon boa Friday a week today and English Premier League ebesase meanwhile weekend the Community Shield ewo ho City Chelsea Manchester City Chelsea Enzo Maresca manager Emma Manchester City and a Chapi Alonso so Chelsea manager we doing come Arsenal Community Shield near between Arsenal and the City and City nebebo Arsenal and the City and nebebo nti Manchester City and Arsenal no two coaches in akasa Enzo Maresca den sema tudwa and afi Chelsea so ukomwa Chabi Alonso de wa ha Mikel Arteta so etene Emma Arsenal say enye friendly game bia we enye friendly game bia a game on any abre pa he want to win against City nti in 7 year of transfer no sumu
and I can be busa we say be transfer ni mu.
Oh yes say a official say deadline at Chelsea the two ho Emma Enzo Fernandez no it is over 5 p.m. UK time. City for 120 million pounds nanko. Inti the deal I don't know the transfer they na be at me see. But I can say the offer.
Na City no one am sanam do man ko to kra. Man ko
to hwe. Omo Chelsea so oni negotiation bia o. Open now for 120 million pounds. Between two.
Okay.
On man ko to sika no. So deal na day.
Okay.
Me no ka say Lukaku or a Fenerbahce player or then someone to grade the home komo. Arsenal still omunya bia on be sign defense no on person straight Liverpool. Yes, some we atwom ho afi Bakola di no ho. Some the last attempt be call what the sabed no ko wie. Na say PSG for am so mo a. We be before.
Yeah, Liverpool you were bo and yes have other options wo ho.
Yes.
No dey. Yes,
me unim say me support that transfer no with 145.
I know Baba.
Bradley Bakola of course ultimate doubt a good player. The question is in the Premier League say a top player 145 million pounds.
I know
Yeah,
be should be actually. Wa nya Manchester why be should be actually.
If you say ba offer ya kan nya transfer no uni sika unti winto.
I know dey see him but ne kan sa so nche so bia bu
ya Monday
na obu ni pasa
ya Madrid ni be obet man catch us say dia na wa yenti a Madrid tea says he can cut on dia Monday nti Bakola deal no ba so na ese ne bo no ebe osoro pa ama level minim
mate say Tottenham so the 60 million na me huna na opening bid for.
Yes, boy is so ready to play for Tottenham. Yes, boy is so ready to play for Tottenham.
Ya mana tia say nya players me no na ya man nko.
Player no wish can won.
Na ye pebi na nya bia.
Of a player no wish ya na kan.
Cody Gapo on train. This nya Bakola na mbai no. Won no mbai on. Na mbai de no so say
Ibrahim mbai de say ya tumofo. Sadio Mane tumofo say mokofa na de oye no wetin I say. So okay. It's up to Liverpool. That's a Liverpool, no. And they are more pepper.
But the first say you need Bakola.
The Bakola bought from the left, and Ibrahim Mbaye bought from the right.
Right.
So I think that's and come attack no be who there. Because Ibrahim Mbaye, you know, yes, speed. Maybe Ngomo had no more chance no move.
Baba. I was a mechanic be our say no dey when be a chance I would do time so yeah we am say no so
I say
yes na
Monday mu
ya ma me ye o mu na o mu
na Vinicius Junior am say
baba
so give him the chance
mana kukutu coach so dey open on so open crab we good nkwa dey be use te ye hope for the best
good problem near the midfield
defense was
solve issue no
defense was
of our the last season they could see Liverpool their midfield
DM no
host did them do ran Gravenberch
be grab you one
obebo but
here before
to say the Caicedo be able as DM on 3 months a proper DM able I think that I was muye ho adwuma before. Man nya ho adwuma afi man hwe ya dada motiu na.
Ano de nya sa wo kan. Enti wati baba yi sanka ba bia wo ba befa enne anwumre yi. Owie ya pene se de da ye no. Ya na o deliver news no de mayen anwumre on highway sports. Yenwuram nemum don hwe ba ko enne yebenya don hwe ba ko ne sima bebre wa akiri. Ni nyina no ye fie de ne ayie. Na enne ye be rewura class no aso ye na ye de din komo kakra. Na de tie ne se Glorious Accra House of Folk Continental Club Masters de tie ne se me no ka se de unsa tabo ne da o so nti no to player chepa na omu yiwie ye no as a speed na no odin unsa se no ma crash for boom na menti ya chesa no da batch nso ho a enche omu be release na out of 4 players no ma wie any 4 no mpe so mo de ka ho no baba believe you me obia ye 5 years contract yes mazaye me didi agrowa ha ana wo mfe nso ntimi mro 26 27 o say ye 23 22 na je senketwa de na ne de ko nti ye hwe project na ne boja couple no ahya ase ye ne ye baba abedi san komo no ewa ha na ye wankrawa Kotoko Atwa House of Folk ewo Greater Accra nti phase 2 of the Kotoko pre-season no ama Stanley Menzo director of football ede Emma Kumase Asante Kotoko ono so akasa ye pa wase masa behind the scene Kotoko na muhunu kase sa masa adwuma wo pa yes awo twen na wutie ensem wa coach na ka ewo ne ne mu ye de ba wase behind the scene a lot of work and a Kotoko na ensem ben ene che ho coach ko fa sem ma o na nye no ko ena director ede atudwa wase Kotoko pedigree na no odin e wosoro nti wo hihye ne saa wo hia nipa o mo ye expertise na je say expertise no odo matototo ano wo ye ne saa wi a wo dada na no so ye de epa na media man so atwa ne de so na no hu say mo awie asek Mombasa by 2-1 ewo Ivory Coast na Ibrahim Tanku Anyas wase ono de wawon ne players ne say nyeso obesha asek nti wo wie ye she league na sia enkasa team bisa ana wanya sika to bi nto nti ukoshe no fa ni bre ni bibia wura game no mu na nyema nkonkan ye behwe na no so ye dia pa and of course ye be wura Ghana Football Association ESCO member Odu Safo na Nasiboso na nanso aba enkomo no mu na Black Queens bonus won sansam no na be waye ni yie nti this and many more and I will be nya kwanya edo message aba on 0242 84 0056 0242 84 0056 eno eye mo a mo tie radio nko a wo TV no a eno ene da yen TV no asen yen frɛ ene breso so ne ye frɛ line no na emfa patcho no ayi dinti na so do message ba sansel lines na ye be wi a ye be bia tum no eso ye hia wo de fa ha ye ntimi mfa ti de obaye ne sa wo no bia wunya akonya ene ye ne mfa na mba ne ma obia o sankofo no maza omu wo force be sa ho na wonu kwan mo fa so mo fra to pra na wunya kwan be fa so be te won kan so do message be ba wo twere wodi ma bia wo ensem ye de tutu dwen na do message abane ate won ka sansa breso na person frɛ no wantumi a already ya te won Canada nti 0242 84 0056 via message or WhatsApp ni nyina no wo de ba on na Facebook dia search for Oyerepa Radio live video na da ho na kesa won so adwene yen na o hwebi nti what sports lay and KDA 442 on highway sports nimre no enu ai ni baba
enti afa medase enwumrei ye konko fon kroso ene enwumrei die disafata se ohwe na uti enwumrei on highway sports enko fon kroso nsem chefa ewom no ena yede esumwo anopei ye kachel se ukọ Liverpool aso ya wo mu din komo se a stake in the club wo meton ede ama obi na Fenway Sports Group are confirming say 30% of Liverpool are worth 1.65 billion pounds 1.65 billion pounds and ɛyɛ the Fenway Sports Group no ɛde aba ɛnɛ anwummerɛ a yɛde ho nsɛm ɛto anim ɛwɔ dwumadie no so ɛno akyi okɔ Arsenal so yɛ a abusua wɔn sɛ ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ ɔmo bɛ defend the 2026-2027 English Premier League ɔmbɛgye na ɛstate mmerɛ a wɔn ɛbɔ Community Shield against Manchester City na okɔ Mikel Arteta asoɛ a ɔsɛ personally onim Enzo Maresca and onim sɛdeɛ Enzo Maresca ɛna adwuma ɔmini business pa sɛ Pep Guardiola ɛbɛyɛ 10 years with City ɛgye nkuruwa ahodoɔ a saa ɛna ɔhwɛ Enzo Maresca ɛna afei Manchester City players a wɔn ɛtɔ ɛde ɛmana they want to deliver ɛbɛyɛ difficult game na mmom Arsenal players no ɛyɛ ready for the game. Mikel Arteta deɛ ɛna ɔde ato dwa ɔsɛ afimpino ɛne aduonu nsia ɛne afimpino ɛne aduonu nson season no ɛbɛyɛ dene akyɛn compared to their unborn last season Arsenal ɛgyeɛ ɔsi obi a ɛbɛhwɛ sɛ Arsenal ɛbɛtumi ayɛ more ɛsan sɛ ɔtumi gye English Premier League ɛbɔ Champions League finals a ɛba season foforɔ wɔsɛm ɔbɛta season no ɛnom ayɛ deɛ ɔmotwɛ anim sɛ wɔn bɛtumi ayɛ Mikel Arteta deɛ ɛna mede ato anim ɛnɛ anwummerɛ yi na Enzo Fernandez deadline a Chelsea ɛsɛteɛ sir UK time 5 p.m. ɛwɔ sɛ Oberton no a 120 million pounds eba na fe omajana omesi akan ema Manchester City fails to submit the money, meaning that now there's a City etim emiti the deadline na yete se still City there omo believe some se ama miti the deadline kra won betim komo wache ometimi afa Enzo Fernandez na fe obaya adwuma ama team no dia amana den and it's a Jesus City aton players said that to be a Rodrigo Cascante and to be unfit Manchester City. Take it from me, Enzo Fernandez, Emma Manchester City. That is the details about Enzo Fernandez. The deal to Manchester City. Now, Darwin Nunes and Panama catcher Sam, they move to Transport. I done. Now, they are two just are happy Sam while joining Transport. On yet regretted that. So, Ofi, Liverpool, now, of course, Saudi. Niama head down farm. Now, Obe Piemum, our Transport, or Sam, or believe Sam, or bet me a fight him. Now, Feniman Koye, at the Ama, or not Darwin Nunes, and watch him, Oko Ismail, Saibari, Nasuya, and then, and now, Otimi a reporter here. Now, we didn't come on with Bayern Munich, Medianum, and some P. And Ismail Saibari at the Atuja one or sit near Japan. Set what me a journey club na club near clubber our history club a clubber officer betting abwa on Ismail Saibari. I'm gonna team activity or personal activity in football. Now also wabanum a trophies and a mobile jam. I said Bayern Munich is known for winning trophies. Bundesliga. I'm gonna show doing and it's a different day. A comwa at the Bayern Munich fans for some time. I had the UEFA Champions League title. I'm gonna try him I'm on some team the title Ismail Saibari Nidia Anom na Gabriel Martinelli aya winger Emma Arsenal Bokorum na Gabriel Martinelli Demitinim ne camp at the Atujam say hey Arsenal for Munte Yakudanum on your interested biao sa abeko akosi akan ama Galatasaray Sport Club sa yetete sa Arsenal for mon Galatasaray Sport Club din komom sa Gabriel Martinelli emesi akan emfa emomo dabi akodanom onko adwuma emfa ema womom eno ya reporter eka yensa ene anopai Jadon Sancho agent sa enka Jadon Sancho de na ni so ade no nisam enka abetra England na fe wasi akan ewo England na mom offers out drum if the outside England bam for Jadon Sancho nina our table so I'm consider set boy either say about England and ansem obetimi akom Ruben Amorim obakaya and then today's sports so me catch us manager Emma AC Milan Ruben Amorim at the two players be anim say some players no on team enom anya dwuma na demete me confirm ding na ama Fikayo Tomori Christopher Nkunku, Pervis Estupinan, Santiago Jimenez, Yusuf Fofana, David Odogu, and Filippo Taracciano. When we a placer, Ruben Amorim, and na away, other two penny for him, say officially, Omunya Tima, among Tons our place, now among fi AC Milan material report to be sent until some summer transfer window. Yabaka Puno Atuno Jay Kadna, I'm a promise, I come, I'm a Ruben Amorim, some Timnum. Abakeno, Baku, Mionobide, Wambatom, at the Amanametisa and Company Naya, and Kaoni Bruno Fernandez, Abaya Jumon, Awo, AC Milan, Bobokonum, and the latest on AC Milan, and Bruno, Anasa Bruno Fernandez, Dinom, and Yadi Atuanim, and Numere. Arsenal, FSC concerns about William Saliba, the engine, and the Amumeki, a lot of enquiries, and yet, Homobusa availability of center backs. Reporter and Saka, HMC Spain home, say, Oko Mikel Arteta, Suya, on any agents who are by mu, Omudu Kabam, say Ombena Bim, at the office Spain Afe, Amabasham, William Saliba, 9 no Bio Ekasia Bebre, Obioba, William Saliba, effect. Retania about budget penny or some bench on creative problem bia and for Emma Timnum and your letters are Yatinina at 2 and pay na Obekaya me catch out today's person so Sir Luis Suarez Siakai Emma Sporting na Basa form Akoi, Satmaza, and Kenya one kepe. Na anumere Oko Luis Suarez of Sporting Lisbon. Luis Suarez of Sporting Lisbon said I be no Sporting Lisbon for catcher is among Tono. I'm on Kobabia. Until Luis Suarez of Sporting Lisbon Unimsam Embra Okoko Piema Victor Jokeres Ebe Piemo our Arsenal a player and no material Kokosena Naya and also Pine Tram and Dada. Liverpool Bradley Bacola update need letters no. Mami falling in about Unim Sam I have 130 million pounds. Liverpool wants Bradley Bacola for 130 million pounds. Say a CD Sabona Liverpool force among Kohumbiem among more than 130 million pounds. And I reporter Mensa I cannot pay me wa Tottenham person so it didn't come on den. Boy, in the West, I'm a Tottenham Spurs, Obesia Kai, I'm a Tottenham Spurs team na Adiaka, and it's a club to club agreement about to jam. Now, for Gakpo, F. Liverpool, Akoya Juma, Roberto Di Zerbi's Tottenham Spurs, Yerasan Sabrum, Ejau, and Numre, Juventus, some, and monitor a transfer market for a left back. Now, David Ram, Aosia Kai, Emma RB Leipzig, 28-year-old David Ram, Amudim Kabam, David Ramnom, Wamba Fanum, now Fabia Jumam, at the Emma Juventus, and what David Fratesi to Lazio. I had done na Musam the Ayate, HM's 5 million euros loan fee, up to 1 million euros, and a 10 million euros option to buy, non mandatory, Sebia, such interest as Sikanom, now Fayam from Faboinum, Enzo Maresca on Community Shield, no friendly match at all. And the two managers Nina say Community Shield nom and ya Ayonkufa can see you. Enzo Maresca say and ya Ayonkufa can see Mikel Arteta opposite manager Arsenal or say and ya Ayonkufa can see and no a official Atemi adjoining Lyon on a season loan from AC Milan Zachary Takemi, adjoining Lyon, Okobo loan at the Amomo affect Bako, and then you may on highway sports, Yarin Kofon close to Semnum, Abasuha, Nafe offer, and any able team num at the Akana at Twaso, I'm before Sabaconum, a eagle hour, a Afibia, and a Jumaje, a Basso, a pillar of Zion Church International, led by founder and leader evangelist Akwesiwa na Jumaje Basso ewo Kumasi Swami Takwa Macro ehona Jumaje no ebebaso na busumye womu ede toso aduasan baako afimpino ene aduonu siam 31st August 2026 Kopem Friday 4th September 2026 na 5-day fasting and prayers edanum yɛrebɛbɔ mpaeɛ na yɛakyere kɔm asu afrɛ otwɛdeɛ mponyankropɔn anopa ɛyɛ 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. ne agyina na nso ɛbɔ mpaeɛ ɛna nwummerɛ nom ɛyɛ 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. ɛno nso yɛbɛbɔ mpaeɛ na theme no ɔse Jesus Christ authority over unseen spirit. Matthew 10 I say there will be special all-night service Nyankopon Friday 28 August 2026 na baptism on Saturday 29 August 2026 na fa obia oyade obia ade ehano nkodanda wo haw abenidie osunu nyina bra na nyina ebeko bash digital satellite season ashase enkotre obi dem enkonkotwe games bia enkotre obi dem emien kan chelse pese da I don't think a bash digital satellite say oye dealer eba decoders padia or mobi de yeretwe football matches mo do football no mo so mo pe movies no wo ma mo bi na fe mo de akakodi mo juma game centers hotels guest house restaurants individuals nina oko bash digital satellite abema obi ebo no so fem na je ni gisem ne se oye installation obe install ama oye door to door delivery decoder recharges obe charge ama ebo no so fem pa home services o se ateko service na ema ene ade obe ni nyina ama location Abreport Junction Sipumu Kotoko Junction 0200 05 0848 020005 0848 0556 287757 na wafre bash digital satellite na bibia koye amount na Kojo Recon Royal Enterprise na amona de Recon Herbal Mesa ababonten na pressure na wo so koko anose infections menstrual disorders Kojo Recon Herbal Enterprise koje Kojo Recon Herbal Mesa de be tuni nyina se ama be siesie hunam bia no osane be ko sisiade no e be fi so na oba promise be edum or pa building ma obenya ninro no bi etimi ato 0244 470067 0244 470067 0248 672271 na wafre na bibia koye ama na Yon Vita ya mano Yon Vita na ene wo se woto ema wo mo na abusuam ope duane odima akoda na bema na pom ayedene na watima sore waka no wanante akoda no obewu se bodini Yon Vita ene wo se odima akoda no or wheat or rice or maize ningina mo amazing 5 cedis 50 pesos per na on sa Yon Vita baako ade ama akoda no na wodi ebasa akoda no ebenyine yie pa ya no aka senso se FDA ajatum perfect skin and body therapy pimples na ju ani mafa stretch mask na nso oben ningina ebeyi efiri ho emra ode ho akodon perfect skin and body therapy omusiesie honamdua no entiko na kotwa no omunyimfi honamdua ni na fe tattoo no wom pepa akure na won ho no wombeyi edi efi honamdua ni opese o slim body na perfect skin wofunu sondodo nua ba enti asama anima nkoyie ko perfect skin be ne kama edi amount opese unya care body sa ojira ho a otumi sa ade ni yayi ade na captain siase hu a ena katua kra bosomi a obetim di amount no okwa perfect skin ebeye edi amount flat tummy body enlargement the captain penobel large body no aye amount bia na de ni sua ti wo head nya prices a ko perfect skin a ti said the captain peno ombeye amount Kumase Bosen Abraham Johnson Accra Osu Akwaje Park Sita House first floor Oho Takrade Ketan Johnson Ebisoft Lodge Hotel 0553 312911 0272 453535 perfect skin and body therapy call na MWOW Holy Mosquito spray and the corner noir and a minua haria wa ba for kotoko eyusu on so what new site nti ntontom ho nti ono a holy mosquito spray no any corner and Mr. Wo rather dema also it is a Mr. Wo you so call any spray beer a mosquito toby na enkun tuntum ni nyina a holy and the beboa tuntum police no Mr. Wo you so dia now what you so a beboa 03220376623 na wa free okoba bia your tone repellent obenya bi etimi ato enti offer yawie highway sports etrase na papa yi hwemanim saa minim getia hwemanim saa dan ho a no ahwe me saa no ayi nani ma de kro
oh yeah perfect na akobo but me oh yeah na besi mtim so yo ba na nyame hwa na onya de posi ma ya da nyame ase o
of course
because comfort dia ye hunu na no de hu
no de
hey adelo ehu
na onya de kama kiti say ko fie ni ya rerem kwan ene akonam ni yaguso di unti
na odi wie na nyumra odi ero so posi mu a
asa na me kantini
me tie mienu na me so me ka bom
kama ye de asi wasi na unti ndi do sa wu no so
what destroy everything yes that yeah brother yeah no what be ma de ujira ho pepper de na di yo ujira ho ma ye nyina at the moment abe felipe ba bia so ohu azu me ma so de na te say but wo so ani kam kodu wa ntino na ye fiada thank God is Friday na ye ntufu nti from to me for memfa na yenku anim na nya adwuma kapi ana asa de ozika na se kapi hwe sa ade kapi no
me na mo
o office no one net office wo
e mo se sankrofo no to no mugu ni pani mu
ai kapi
o ti ase ndi bebeba ye kan ya o monte
onte
na o te ho a ka me ma so be ma na be ma se waji fufu ayi ma efense ayu ama na wasasa nkwan na wo ti fufu
so didi posim ma kebu fu bi sa na posim na utwa utimi dia oba na nije
ha dwene
me ma ne bi aduane die nye
ha dwene
yasa ha dwene e ma de odi die di kama
de bia me office ya mitumufo
yes
se mo ma yenko da mo bai se mo follow good example
mo fa bujo pa
na edin ya jeto o ayeko no mo so maji de chance
odi e kwa ashta de awodi papa o
di ahodi di chance asem ne kan nya ashta
de chance de ho na yara mpesa mu de chance
ashta de ne ho na
odi ho
no kre ndase oba ndase se
sa da ye ko wo se me kwa bia be ko bia me ya na to me ni mba me ho odi papa yes so chance amemo
uni apani bafo no ono ya ne di ne fa no
nim sa bonte fu se so abagina nkran dia
bonte fu no ontra hoda
ani ko no be gamanche obo edin wo be ya no tie no
akra ho no
ho
no ye hankofo no
ya ba to yoko ala bi ya from me to ka hankofo me to ka wasa etiamsia on that note do hiri ba kwa kanyina no ya mra na fe ye medi afie dia komanda afie da udi aro wa chi abasa wa hwe asa na be dino we dia na ya just by the way nti we yoba na nyame hira na unya kama ho ya da nyame ase na nkofo bre enirum ti yemrai na yeme adwuma visa mame director of football for Kotoko and adwuma ye mo Facebook nti yes me wie ya na me the house de ni tuato de ama na makom ho na sana de we na betwato na fa menzo to so me ho na me nka no ho asem sisi na yes enti director ena edaso no na munti asem ni yo ten waso na tie ni yie waso no akasa ni before say Asante Kotoko no wa ba be so mu no na cheso follow Kotoko gidi sabe na Kotoko da 4 position afi ewie league no na was akọhwe Kotoko so 8 no si da bi behind the scenes adwuma wa Kotoko ho no so na a lot and also mo ye ansa na Kotoko self adumu abadumu director of football yo that so say Stanley Menzo nensam na otin CCA
when Asante Kotoko become 8, there's something wrong. So my first assessment was, why did they become 8? When I started to follow them, they were around 4th place, and suddenly they became 8th. So there was something wrong. You know, it's the first thing you have to assess. Why? Where does it come from? Why do they don't perform? It's a big fight, but it was not good. You know, it was not Asante Kotoko. What we met, what I met, what I saw, and what I heard. It has to be. It was in the beginning hard. It's still hard, but you have to start work hard on it, and not only we, all of us, the fans, the players on the pitch, and of course we want to be champion But those things are not, we can't switch it overnight. It's not so easy, especially when it's for a long time ongoing. Those things we have to change, and in the meantime we want to perform. We have to perform because that's what the fans want. But in the meantime, at the background, there's a lot of work to do. So we know what we're busy with, and that's why I think that it was a good moment now to come out. I'm a little bit settled down now, but I also know what's going on and where we have to start and where we want to end. And sometimes you have to be patient. I'm impatient. I want to things quick, but sometimes I have to be patient, and I hope people around us also can be patient.
Guswama o Facebook na ho na wunya maya tutumeka search for Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. Visa manena so biem na menene nwiye Stanley Menzo, Director of Football de Makotoko. Na abusia utie no nkomodie no a otoa so ko na nim ye papa. Na utie we di kabo wie ne dia. Ti ebra nansa ndwofo ye o. Coach we never na ye so no. Ni abodi na chendara na kotoko no na obefa. Nti watiti de na no wasre no so full kotoko from 4th afie wie ya 8. So no akasa time no ba no gidi say ye na adwuma wo ho a wo so ye nti de nkan eno no. Na Menzo se kotoko kase no e wo se wunya obi a wonim de se de mpanyansi di onum to nya ginja atwon na no e wo se wunya obi onim de no manage kotoko in terms of infrastructure na ni behwe ho na commercials na no so wo ye na de bioma handle kotoko no professionally na bibia ko nanim e wo Fred no so.
A football club has to be led by footballers because they know about footballers. You know, you can't bring a bank manager into football. He doesn't know how, if the ball is round or, square, he doesn't know. So players or football people have to manage a football club. But we are not footballers. We know about football, but a commercial part, we don't know. I don't know all the commercial parts. So for that part, you need another kind of people. And I'm appointed for all the things that's football, from the youth development till football facilities till name it. It's all part of my job. You have meetings with clubs. We have to talk about football. There are certain standards that you need to have as a club. I have to be sure that those standards are there. And at the background, I am backed up by a board who gives me the room, the space to do my work as a football. That's my role at this moment. It's not good that the president is next on the field and talking with players. No, because a coach is for the players. I don't go there now and then, but it's for the players. I'm around that or above that for the coach, the players, and the environment, the facilities. The most important part of a football director is the long-term plan, strategy, a vision. A coach will be there for maybe 2 or 3 years, sometimes longer, but technical director has to put the plans for now, but also over 10 years. So he's looking to things that has to be there in 10 years. And that's his role through the club, his role as a director. It's a long-term way of thinking. And that's not always easy, but you have to think long-term. You have to think, who will be my next striker in 4 years? That's how we have to think, and that's how you have to work with coaches, with your club. Over 5 years, I want to be there with the team, with the.
Wow, muti enini yedie. Also, we have prolific striker best 10 years. Jumana minso mo nya juma ketwa o se emvie mi enso nti se Menzo no movie se enasemu a am se na niso adi hu no azade kotoko ya pam no monto mo bo nyema nkoyi am fa pressure nkoma no o se adwuma sambati na se die mfi be se du na wo bede for na squad a anu odin onu ankasa no ogiri ye se o se board na man room of space a wo ye adwuma kama na sami anu ho na no mitie ne o se football people na o se nko manage football na so mo no mutie adwuma no mutie infrastructure tibia ba no waketu be kire na me wada no wakete.
A football club has to be led by footballers because they know maybe.
Also footballers na ye adwuma no nti ukọ efi wa se mo nka ho na omo na dikiu no so Stanley Menzo say no ba bi ofiri ba nti sa anti asante nkomo no de tie no memfa has de nso so na yankeka we ni mo ho ura hazo foka se maka cho se tabo na da has so no na omho promise be ye afiri ho no mato players na no yama 4 players a has no ma wie na yebetuma break the amount so 4 players nso de no nam 70 to 80% done we be next week ombeka ni nyina bom na afei omdo mo nso din abeto dwa na out of players bɛɛ sɛ 9 no masan ɛne 9 no mo hwɛ anim so mo de ɛbɛka ho na busua tie ne yie obia ne ama one ɛyɛ bɛɛ sɛ 4 to 5 years contract 4 to 5 years contract yes ma bɔ 1 year na aka 1 season pɛ me bɛkɔ ne boa yɛ sɛ dabi na ɛne nyinaa so koraa no mfie no supposed to be 22 23 24 abro so 25 o na ne boss adian this we exceptional na wo be 28 bi na has be hu mo bonye sa say has no a ni boja couple ne squad ne ye no 22 23 24 moja mo no mo de ba be adwuma no na enyema konkanti menwe we na mo keka nyema mo ye koba e de aka ne beto aso e wo ho akomia
over
good enya adwuma no
me da se ma me fira tremra ni mu over ene football nkoda na ebo nkoda no ene wo energy that is why Real Madrid betam over 120 million pounds at the cover young Germany amount for so on tears almost if you say almost too much because or young and prospect they know is one for the future. Real Madrid they sign almost 7 years over so that say 7 years we enjoy no ache by the time we're all reaching the peak now the player is with you now the house of folk episode 1 year now house of folk in what do you call it advice from almost club value alliance Tottenham and that team what you need to say Tottenham and Cincinnati for no right and they sat them down and they talk them say house of folk want to get the player into the European market. There's an age bracket that you need to prioritize on. So from there, no, how to folk I said, no. That's not to say so munya an exceptional O player mumfa. By 1 or 2 B. About that say in our part of the world, getting government help sponsorship adding to get. You know, at the back one, obet my now year offer ubenya sika and say we catch them young. Now I'm among the right tutorials, right training, no get you to that top. Right dreams actually. That is why in the Black Stars players are urban no most of them came from right to dream. Omu picking from Kodemu. But yes, picking by 11 years, you're picking maybe 12 years, you're picking maybe 10 years, and a developer. So yes, House of Folk air compete. Over clubs no move away from just 3 points. First, our thinking was 3 points. You share without having a long-term planning or long-term planning. And the government who say, no, they need to make sure say the football be a business no. Once you cash it in, now make it the most out of that. See, the almost players are register young boys, young talent, and now when these guys have energy, and do more the right training, they can compete. Why is it that Barcelona over a classical example? Look at one boy, Paul Kubasi. These are young boys, and I don't work up 18 years. Yami Yaman or Euro Championship 17, and then 18 years. This guy be money is but over give them the right training. They will play with 30 years and whatever They meet senior players and they make them wanting. So I think that if they can do it and do it well.
Long term no ya na enyina nyema menu say fadia na emfa eno no ya na enkontia club no
continue proper training no.
Okay,
what I say all fan young no over you need say akoda no e will process say ube develop no. What I say all process is all develop no. So nearby you develop players you need to have it. And they also work over I won't say only problem when it comes to facilities. They have Pobiman, they have a lot. And one consistency is very key. And you may be comfortable with them changing coaching here and there. No, you need to be consistent with a certain style of play. Now the develop player no. And I was a son, what's another bar, or they need to desist from that, Now at least a coach with 3 years, if possible, another 5 years, we go. Europeans they normally don't do that. They have their programs. So once they can catch them young, they should learn from these proper practices. No more no. You see, players that's why the young senior players no more football no offer, catch them young and give them proper practices and raise them. Okay. They'll get you money. So a long term they over struggle, but yeah, then that's all. That's why they already made the wire all my way. Now on the boy we are only 3 points now. Now yeah, supporters who tear too much. And I say, why not firm plan be out there? Yeah, not sometime over crash because supporters need it. Or per se house of folk. You me I mean better house of folk but to kotokono they didn't know winning. And say you're winning. Sunny no, young too. Now, yeah, oh yes, I did offer communicate with the supporters. No, who baby awoko. You see, some who said now, I think they go with you. Then they be a case example of the Herbert Mensa be ye. Any communicate well as Anticotocono. Sasam has share Kotoko 3. Satan has share Kotoko 4. Now the supporters were thinking of Herbert Mensa not leaving the club. Not because I had the war, you know. Say, so the supporters who go through the way, they also go with you. That is exactly. And therefore, I am with the house of folk, you know. I think they will bear fruit in the near future. Benzo, as Antikotoko, over what can I say? Me busana me can say me. And then me can say Kotoko confirm me majuma. And you mean to mean direction of Asante Kotoko. But I can only talk about Kotoko on the plans. Now me expanding on.
Elements on the plans.
No, as a journalist we are.
Okay.
Who's not? Yeah, transfer Kotoko. Are they going for that quick fix? Yeah,
you know, what's here now?
Elaborate.
Good.
Over elaborate. I don't know. So what trans here? I am pregnant with many issues. Now, as Antikotoko was started by say, when he started watching as Antikotoko, no more than 4th. Eventually, Kotoko, your US is not Kotoko the 8th. Now, I saw digest now say, Utimi, yeah, why, what happened? Edu Kotoko di, sir, 8 no. 2, as Antikotoko, no, they need to plan and take Kotoko from maybe away to the glory days. Glory days, they say, when Kotoko was dominating every season. The one you cry now, the compete the house of folk. Now Kotoko was always as what you league.
Now on a house in a medium money. Almost 4 seasons and I'm much okay. You know,
last season,
medium agenda, you bet you,
Kotoko 4 years, 5 years, any league. It's just something is missing. Now, how do you go back to that? One, you need people who understand the game. That is why I want to believe say board no trans no. Omo consultations omo ye no. Omo arrival say on back of menzo edinaba. Of all the such person ever on board. Now opese utimi build with team na. Yemfa 1 year, 2 years enka say untimi nyema you know. Se direction na ode ko no eye papa. Over your baby say you will say bekum so na. On prim kokum kusie nkopra. What that here? Because baby I will ko no so a well plan say we want to reclaim the top glory. If I say I come back to the Kotoko, Etianti Kotoko, Enya Din, and Kotoko, Ebeye household name, Ubia no eco internet soa. Open the biggest club, arguably, in Ghana as Anti Kotoko. Now we can watch it. It will not take Kotoko a day, a year to get there. So for a gradual process. So I want to believe say that message is what Menzo Ekate, you know. Say yes, over on your win. So what I said, you is not going to League open. But that is not or no topmost priority. Then you league, then you fizzle out.
Now please a striker or political striker.
One
versus yes, future.
No.
But
you can chill about. Yeah, can you not guide against selling the players to the European market prematurely. You see the point? Say if Kotoko is properly managed, now the salaries and that stuff, over one they can keep some players here. For some players we go Rwanda, no money. These African countries they not a free Europe no. First no Europeans, first mainstream Europe, and the free and the Eastern Europe no money Arab no. Say there are neighbors in Africa here. including Rwanda, including Tanzania, Libya, and Egyptian place echo. Omukwa 1 year, 2 years, no matter. It's just say naturally and we push you to that level. It's over. They want to do the right things. I employers and the supporters say they need to go with them. They need to go with them. Going with them no means to say once you try say yeah boy yeah build the corner. Over there will be a time Kotoko might not win the league. But yet go back to Masuna Mekano. Say who say Kokumusuna. Because you know where you want to go. In the course of it, Kotoko can go to the league. Right? Now our court still in building process no. And now we are
here supporters no say adwene be sesan I say wo mukapi de wo kan from journalists de wo come and ayede wa santo kotoko na yinim no one season kura be fa won wan ya hey obi anko bi
you were there maybe that now you're young kakra
case ne hu
not be now you're young kakra but you were here and na me more classic example say hey but men's time over that time obe catch as santo kotoko rebuilding was it 5 years rebuilding na all year santo kotoko emu kotoko struggle pa na dwas bi na ye che kotoko bas so kai na kotoko lusu games bi ni akofa power FC players bi ba Alexander Mone Felix Ayimone keeper bi Humphrey obe play on kwa the ball kwa on na kotoko game. You go through all those ups and downs, it happens, but it's about communication. Kotoko supporters like we are no, even though I'm speaking as a journalist, but the supporters understands that some more the whole year. Kotoko supporters will rise when it is the offer. Omu dia oye. I said there, who person chom say, your team has arrived. But yet no omu. That they will ask questions. But omu we are aware say we are building a team. And the process in the person yeko. Kotoko supporters ni mu say the Kotoko no be supporting you say na tie. Those days are na your boss and Kotoko so say yeah na man for team ka kono enye ni nei. Ukuma puma pembeba no. Ovanya ni nei so ukuma pem na ma and you want to go to where ukuma pem ni ba and you know it's about how you communicate to your supporters and the supporters will send it across ebias that and na me that example no when they get to know this na so munim bia omo kwa over omo kwa o say bet na dey no and the buy do Kotoko ba so afi Kotoko better to compete here na omo kwa back until so na say omo sa kono so they need to have a program that is sustainable that can take them to that glory and I make us say in so doing this is here maybe Kotoko league but that shouldn't be a problem so communicate with the supporters and no on the indicators on ha team no o build the call but the team no ahead too and I remember those days you follow pa that time so can say Kotoko asema near you but how can you say Kotoko people na Kotoko chono Kotoko Express Seman Tobia of one be free say I said my yet I make the club it dey be a week bia even though those days na me school you but make jam the coin bia mbako talk Kotoko Express because your mama who say your building okay right and our building it will take you in 5 years of a law and behold Kotoko got to the 4th year na Kotoko African Fana and I remember in that game Kotoko against work Kotoko answer almost every Kotoko supporter follow sick because if it's a project in Eko but we're still not perturbed. Even Nippon was starting here, but men's no call. But no program no ever. And then about my hand buy I'll be taking over no. Over they added very little to that at the end of men's and baby. Chancellor be anyone player watching Chancellor. But even Chancellor crown that time because of months on Kotoko action. It's more no one can. But it paid off. The next season Kotoko won the league. The following Kotoko Africa. Then Kotoko started year jumana na mo fe mu compete that do baby supporters no and that time no over that na Kotoko supporters springing up because we have catch no Kotoko supporters circles and they started springing up more under Herbert Mensah's administration because that time no the supporters understood the now way he communicated with them very well and I want to believe that no Menzo Erken so in some Menzo Erken no so trans and make a pregnant with many issues that's not to say in the process Kotoko is not going to compete, but for competing for just 3 points. Maybe your team no is in disarray no, a team of the past. Omuntias yes say yes, they will compete, but they will compete well whereby plan is sustainable that can take Asante Kotoko to be a the team. So and for that, this interview is something that I will always want to listen to and digest and expand it. That is our job. To expand it, to let the supporters know when the team is heading to.
But I say, I come here, Sechi, Mavenko, Obra, Hona, Danger Man, Ebe Yedman, Michael Usu age on when the Busa question, no, may I say, Ebe Yedman, Eddie Amanon, but Danger War into the Becca, the Amelia Gue, Hona, Wogram, Ewo, the Etodra, Ewo, Legon Sunset. When you tell a player, I return it back. I'm a really was a son of one. When you do a danger. One as I tell for more Kotoko train grounds.
Of Anzana, Meko, and I mean, if I feel how I down.
Okay.
Or the Mike Unabutre, the didn't have.
Okay.
Yatra see the Bibia,
Mike and the Busai.
Bibia and Sasson be the Baba. Yaka say, you know, Black Meteors in Vision FC. Okay. But I can see Ewo. Legon Park. Na at a point you know na Vision na Black Meteors LED Vision 2 pictures na ye dey go TV ne so no at a point na Black Meteors LED Vision 2 but say Vision ate baako ama aye 2-1 na guess who are in attendance offer Koso University of Ghana park in so.
I was parking near.
Hey, you see, in Saneko.
Hey, I'm a Ghana, Yabra. I did BBI, I just say. See a 2 years to so. I want to be your BBI. But you be an acquaintance to be a year club if you are the coupon TV. Sadia will be beneath Subayano Wana. Just a Yanko board and Kai Park. No, and I'm just saying, season Babana Kai Park. Say, I don't have your money. Hey, and I, Koban said, do a non corner yet use you, and yet you see Swa. And I also Hoba. I don't so. And I don't cry. I say green can't be woody. No, if I tell you when it's him, is it him? I have your president as a Temo. Because you're running season. You're called as a best Sakura. And took it. I don't put a man in here. I don't know from straight. You didn't fast as any. Okay. But when I come from so in attendance, the director of sports, okay, of Krobia Metema Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Where the Wafa? Mr. Yaboma, I say, director of sports was where they were. Also in attendance is Eric the Tinkerman. Also, okay, Intino. And that's one. What's your cost? University of Ghana. Send your okay. Come to food. Oh, maybe the woman you have wine. Black Meteors. And Vision FC. Okay. Team show I am who Meteors Bakubi and Vision Bakubi. And also, we are comfort. Vision FC. Born. Visa. Vision player not so. Only yes. Nintendo must storm me hono. Vision player I don't know. Vision player I don't know. Wow. Oh Nintendo must storm me hono. Nintendo man say my post on Facebook wall Nintendo. Relax the be adwuma na ma ho ya. Oh no ah na me relax. Me who say me tu da. You break information here now. Where does Akara oh, boy, Jinabu ding. All that's way 27 JC. Yeah, very Manuel Sonja. Manuel Sonja. About Vision FC. Now, if you're Chamno Jam, what Jinabu didn't crown on Bedisi Pro, Master Refugee. Manuel Sonja. You can't grab it on Bedia Growth, Dika Masia Coedo. Ojam, when you on the national Facebook. Oh, Emmanuel Sonja. Of us, what you not to oh, Debbie. Also, some Facebook and Tiana and Buza. That's no. Service had not to say. This had not to some years or no. Okay. Emmanuel Sonja. And you know,
the tinker himself.
Okay.
And Menzo. Kasangati. What do you want to study mobile? When the scout to be na kofa aba na say obi na come commander say and I say the video be ko chere wo mu. Wo mo ti ho, wo mo bi mo fi obo ni asike fiko. Wo mu krom pen.
Ban sa press so ni ti kro be si for mu.
Ene wo bet.
Ba mo hwe ni mienu o. Mo hwe ro sa hwe bi ma ka ho. O hwe ne de no nko a. Timi di si bu won de ya futu. Ne ba ko pe.
Ofa. Ekoso.
You good.
Ekoso wo hono ma.
Go my oh ya follow ba na. 2-1 okay.
Back metro issue 2. Ena vision abeti ba. Nti yeguso e monitor de besi bia no. Ye de eno so ebe ba be ka ho den.
Ma me say what the no busa 10 class o news so say na wa ma news wo no. Ma me say wa fa bi mu ma why. Danger ma electric ho news.
We there. Ofa
Eric Tinkler.
Eno na me be kan say agadas ni bo from asesa ne no mako.
Ana sadati say na bufu. Okay, me so me kwatin say the hotel na say ye ka Yeziva no so onye justify player.
Na onye justify sin.
Ana all of a sudden no me so one e kra ka ati ati ntibra na be ye yenkoye
kan say test. Make catch us agadas is back into Kotoko camp.
Oh no dey say me ka say enyu na dat nura ni me wo nti wo ho dey a me
omo ka bi ma ne ye akase mama. Obi a afanu ni nyina atom ho ase.
To agara sa Kotoko camp.
Wa she Jesse cry training.
Hey. Okay.
Wa she Jesse cry training.
Exclusive.
Nti no.
Oh no that's one.
Wa she Jesse cry training. Che say. Sisi idea nti asia ba afanu ni nyina. O kai say ne nansa na me be kan say. Now menti me ho ase contract you know. Ama striker club bisa me say me sure say na me say boss. Asa me ka choro tie nie. Kotoko say we be ma no 1. Ono so so op 2. Eno no da ho. And na afa susu no ada no manu bi anakeke ka ho an de wo de no ato ho no for now but the metima can say Agadas is back in Accra, back in camp, back in Jesse.
Na bi okoye bia the good news is Kotoko camp sisi here
back in training.
We chinjifo akoko be bia Kotoko da no.
Mo fre Kotoko for no musa.
Na betuma fre camp. Okay. Agadas say akasa prebia ni ho a o jamfimfo no wo ye adwuma no a. Asa yenim de otimi.
Ofa we na news bi ba say Kwampoku Kotoko for asan storm sa afre no. Wante. Net friend do social media din.
Kwampoku. Is that news me tia men down to because bo hunu na ya say we dey me tia sia na. Jama we.
Me ne kwa me din komo awie o Kumase.
Okay, Kwamu Kumase.
Kwamu Kumase.
O so Kumase obetuma wo but we na good news ro wate.
Bi akoto tu kwan. Akoto su oni ho.
Ara akoto eni ho a o di kon
bi kwan kan na termination nka omo dia pochere den sem so onye no nko.
Sa me de me kura say.
Omo ka say nkonko pe crab mla no omo mfa ni ko loan.
Okay.
Kwa me minim crab bi a wo ba bi a me ko loan. Senka ye ma 1 year loan na wo kwa na say no ana no. Say offer metima catch them say an Ethiopian club is on the tail of Kwame. The club will say Obama Kwame 1 year contract pay agent no de odi aba no. Now Kwame is at the crossroad and I say the decision making point because say termination ni ba as I say Kwame decide na ka cho say board wa kan kire Atapoku say
board we aduana
whatever it will cost to bring Kwampoku to Doma on formula Baby Go Stars Sports say they are ready to pay for Kwame to come to Baby.
Oh, fella no.
Offer.
I good.
I go to follow crowd there. No. We say anyone no Kwame Obuasi.
Ena kan pese mi huni.
Oh, no. Anyone no Kwame. Anyone da na Kwame Obuasi. Anyone da na Kwame Obuasi.
Ahihwi ma wo mo.
Anyone da na Kwame Obuasi. I go to follow so zito eni abreading. They say crowdom.
Okay.
Offer the chat no. Muspaka.
Eh.
Ono so
to ka players was on be 10 or 12.
Well, here was here Kwame for Africa.
Has the mem won say the
has the dey wunim. Supporters no. And they pushing.
Test waters na hwe.
Na omo dey pressure man penifo no say. Omo me fa Kwampoku say na Kotoko be fa Kotoko free here no. We say na that time na me ye ho ayi wa hanom no. Say Kotoko for in atotwe na say yipa mu a omo me fa no. No mo giri say Kwame be san sorry. Na say see no. Say Kwame Anko Ethiopia no of our be choose between Has Ediana and Mediama.
So Kwame I hot cake you.
dika.
Ghana League here boy dey offer striker dey say.
Kwame ka ho bi.
Oh.
Hey, and nobody come boko obo picture na to no. Ah, obo Kwame no obo da so no.
Na Kwame so obo a we ayi wo your boy Tompo tiko no gan. Ana na tiko gan. Also hot cake ko sakra. Hey.
Ofa.
Kwame ha na bi Kwame. Yes, Kwame ha o ko rebo ni bi o.
Ofa. Ah. Ofa yo.
Kwame ha no so
na your boss na
Super League.
Your boss na go do what? So Super League no mo so.
Ah, India.
So we say me ntombo amatombo. But
hey, bisa na ko fa
akomni nchiremu na da so no.
Ba Kwame hot cake. Ofa onim Ghana terrain na.
Yeah.
Strikers no one na.
Now.
Yeah.
Never tell you na ko to ko Africa no.
We team no ahyehyɛ duru baabi a obetumi apɛ Kwame de na gyina anim hɔ. Ana so Kwame ne go sɛne de.
Oye ho adwuma e besa ba.
Ye kurom ha no wontimi nine. Enyi Kwame mfirim go ne hyɛ.
Da Kwame okoba fufura obeyi nyema be afirim no aye serious o. Ana men kan say.
Oni nyina gyina.
Suban aha.
Won say obaabi wɔ hɔ a ya this one and also.
Yeah, yes. To be serious.
Baabi also a wan kasa wo trans na ho baabi.
Yes.
Wofura ene sane ya wo.
O say ba. O say we
yeah. Trans mo ani nda ho.
Sure.
You are right. Baabi a any wo teams bi wɔ hɔ a ho. So Kumami ndi ne be mo. Tetene bobo no.
Besa mam tompo de na wo de Kwame go na wo pe wo mam tompo de no.
Gyina stand
aha, me pe we no.
Everybody be so Kumami ndi. Aha. On say Kwame, imagine Kwame wo baabi ani go stars. Atakumi goals no hye Kwame be hye bi.
Oh yes.
Oh bo.
Penalty be da Kwame na be bo.
What's what I say? Free kick be da 18 achi bia oba
so also point to.
Go
kill no kra no betu a preview.
Oba gene sample. Teams go a Kwame kwa. E bia ono be look at BSK. Ba ba bia ni pace wo.
Yes.
E go muntimi both.
Even media macra say dem danger
can. Te se kotokode no, but they will give you.
Yeah.
So all comes back to the fitness of Kwame Poku. Oh, and his readiness to defend.
Ma bra we no we na me metin so preko. Ninja.
Enti offer. Say Kwame, he say you know, Kwame is at the decision making point. Where as we decide say obekọ kwaje bam wo Ethiopia na bo 1 year. Ana say or say 2 years bi no they are relaunching career ayer no ho abo ama afi no ebia na bam kese bia buru Ethiopia de no kwa nso so asan aba so enti eno na ase say amanfo bo Kwame say ube Kwame kakra.
Oh, average.
Okay, because
your mom be ben on pa.
Anka behind the scene come no be din komo bi nanka wo de atoto nsani anya he.
Say over Ethiopia 1 year no be ba na.
Oh, now. Oh, na say Kwame da see you dada. Oh, na no me share no not white bi mu.
Cola bi na me.
Sir.
So ka.
Danger.
Ah, say. O se danger lo veli mi na lo ka lo. Okay, onu de kwa de ni mu bebre je say. E be mu no ha. Oh, se be ko.
Ka kesi.
Oh, okay.
Bi zo ala. Mi share so jala.
Kwame nyemre.
Onye bad sa. Onye bad sa de.
On so otimi koba nko na otimi tutu achi ya. Ebetimi agina ho a. On so for dollars no, se bi she ho a. Na ototo ne o me ye betime agina ho achew e na ho no sign no fee na abegye ene salary na ebeba no agina wo abra abo na abebo no so you might say month so je $5,000 of our gene 1 year you are talking about $60,000 a young guy Ghana who could $60,000 e bia wa je sign no fee be $50,000 bonuses ni ade mbai and of also tu kwa ko bi ma so a na so ani da ho a e ya wo mboka gidigidi saa o obetimi akata wani asend I decided so there bosum bi abesend $200 abafie if you for month me nyusu amamo de mirifa because $200 is almost $2,500 now the brefie bosum bi na mo fan 10 na mo ntimi fan 10 de asend ye mo amasem and as $200 ubo ni year bonuses ne nyoma no man keten it can be up to that $200 no into we Ghana ni na ko tro bi ma so I remember speaking to Francis Akwafo na Akwafo si ono no otu kwan ne dia na ye so pon trainer na obehye fie na obogie inti ade e freka endorse sa they say Ghana he ya nke bia bobo awie boys si o yem fa akira nko tranji ani no so you obi a oni da no akobi ma nso a on ha no kra nye den ma nso a unya mostly players omo mani da opa no okwa no afo so a on say Africa na ya visa pen nye den nti o serious girl bi a a force wa no wa fa na ade akɔhyɛ ne nkyɛn nti waduane no a ɔno a na be ya ɔn bibia
ne no ano no
this nti wobɛba no bon sa wo ba na
ofa Ethiopia de media me ma ya yi kakra ɛhɔ de hu
o ska ho
na ɔmo wɔ
baby girls so players been paid wo also ofa yo krodu ho a wan hwɛ yi a it is South Africa say no o hwɛ e man nkomodie mu a ofa one kentima o be say obesay
Ethiopia de ogro ho dia wa hwe ya
no any Rwanda money ofa ne Rwanda say
the transit bo na anwumre no be na ya no
Rwanda na
Ethiopia so na make no masa
so we player now but the bottle of am wani omo ani dawa omo ani and also ofa no ono mo nkomodie ne ntisa ha no
yeah sure
oh you take her out on a date
yeah
what you
Hey, well, baby girls, what yeah? Obi so go on baby girl me friend ma o di eye yo.
What you oh nya de wo chima no chiko oh if she agrees and go out or call out on a date with you you come with it's kind of soon over the amount of money these boys are receiving no e na ebu o ha omutimi ba ye level no financially na eche so mo metwa mo asi ana ntu no fopa because sika bi o ha e ba won sem afia what free average Ghanaian level what free average Ghanaian level as long as we to turn your me because the average Ghanaian when you 5,000 Ghana cedis are we okay oh Ghana more 5,000 the last survey by is around the average Ghanaian did 3,000 Ghana cedis me ka so we player now we just $4,000 $5,000 a month or the advance say any deduction of $1,000 keep $4,000 now say na dollar no hun sama e bebre o and I say elsewhere no boys need dollar no into oba Ghana the dollar na eba o say minim Ghanaian player $80,000 good tables to say not the video call oko Egypt Ghanaian player ne signing on fee
e okay omunjo fa bank
ne 80,000 yeah you transfer bank
okay
80,000 signing on fee 80,000 see into offer say what to turn your ye kakra bia anything boys in Mozambique Zambia Kenya no mo kono ma free ha no afa ha ne de e be sika sem no mu a enye so if genuinely Kwame Poku or deal outside there's no way he will opt for a year any of the local teams. Sure. But this draws my attention to something. For because he said, it's agencies not dorsal. Now things are moving forward. Minimum some men's mobile players are got common peno. Kebia, you drew by January. No more started per clubs outside the mom. Only the amount local transfer near Dema players near say. Local transfer, the clubs cannot pay the salaries of these players. For instance, as a Kwame Poku 8,000. How many Ghanaian clubs outside Kotoko has Diama, Diana or Babian who start to hit Metria? In Jobama Karin and tries to the player Neokoha or because uncle. So it will come back to termination of contract. Babet men a club with Kenya. I will dig 10th. Obek to make a sum $2,000.
Some year links now won
yeah. And so my planning $2,000. So $2,000 no. E be more than the boy in Joha. Obe dim kan e be boko. Am e bia o club it me about $20,000 bi. $30,000 bi afrim. But I am who say players ni do e no mo kra administrators na hi. O say players ni bo metimi frustrate wa ama. And that is why we need people. That's why we need people who can take away emotions. Negotiators. Professionals. Professionals. But also when you deal with somebody day to day, sometimes become emotionally attached. And emotions it defeats professionalism kakra.
But there's no way I'll be emotional, you can get it right.
Exactly.
No way.
When man say player pa o peno o bre o freno oba no abon de troka and wo be hiama wunya ba tam ne letter to ama na say free club de moko ba sa ne won kofo omo no sa ne omo no omo mba ho Omuti baby nti emotional issues no hu.
Nka hu kra.
It's ono no de na kuma na free mu look at how the club can make money. This alcohol for no. Player bi obi anya na obepam no no so munya abotre. Mepe agent. And if our clubs can start doing that, but that's the only way you bet me apamu players na nyakakra. Because you be say Saka Dauda yesu oko. You be say Prince Bedu of yesu oko.
Saka beji ne letter ebia by Monday. Eyi agene de.
Prince Bedu de waje.
Prince Bedu agene de.
Of Prince Bedu je letter no. I am telling you today in a conversation that I was privy to. Bedu, they are working on something for Bedu.
Wako.
Say if ni 3 years, nenya mi si behena. He might join one of these Eastern African clubs.
Okay.
And this coming from an agent or you're very close to Kotoko.
Of my minue.
Over na kaman kutu be na wa saba say ni amugisi nya country amuju musuye na covid time na Ethiopia players be ko ka hokro munyezi kana muri ababagi.
They say was covid time.
Na ka me be busa me so de mama covid dey say dey be you ba na hoye.
Oba Ethiopian say net here. 1 year dey osika abegene dey omno ma. Edu ba bia no mo nkomodie no nukure nim sa. Ethiopia for no.
Ethiopia na wo ye mo hu.
No mo nukure die no nukure die.
Ba one day obeje.
Intimini say me ne one player or Diana Kotoko or Ethiopia. After first season say boss award. Second season na when na be 3 months be akem. 3 months be akem. Tell am that lad call about. But the so ultimately 2 years obeba no. Na the bibiaba.
I get you.
Also ya hanu imagine say we 5,000. 2 years 120,000 Ghana cedis. That's 1.2 billion old Ghana cedis. Na the nipa no just $6,000. Into 1 year and it's a bash show. The person is around $72,000 US. So dollar near 10 cedi in par. 720,000 Ghana cedis. 2 years 120,000 Ghana cedis. Another 1 year 720,000 Ghana cedis. It's a wood yen fiebe num and send a do it 1 year. So yes, they face challenges. And okay. Something at the ladaba. Sounds a caliber manquaba. Can don't from ponaba.
Yeah.
To 4 from Pomokoba. What happened?
Yeah.
The issue is that I want to make Jiramu 2 years. Na a question show ma 2 years. And a question show ma 1 year. Obabano. Now we are okay change there. One way Jiramu have 5 years.
Okay. What do you have kana danger sangre na?
Vision in Black Meteors game no abene we good. I 2-2. There's a vision. 2 goals down. Okay. 2-2. Offer Ochina the entire Kotoko team, technical team, become management. So there's a management. The technical team.
The executive chairman rather.
Yeah.
He's
the head of the management.
Yeah, and
because of the dual rule.
Yes, so also head of the board. And or 2 board members.
And yeah.
And what the board members are extremely active for the day-to-day run of Kotoko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you talk about the branch manager.
David is so
you talk about the operations manager. Yeah. Talk about the administrative manager, the special assistant.
The special assistant is also there. The consultant is also there.
So at least nipa 7.
Yeah. And group E plus the technical team and then the playing body on the stormy tema. Na coach Ochina. So Ochina mean that. Coach Prince Owusu. Ni maame Ochina na yeah ope baby di na Accra.
One former coach. Prince Owusu call UK.
Prince Owusu yeah.
Ni maame free.
Oh, ni maame free. Oh, Kotoko na.
Okay. Incident. After the year drew so.
Ochina na wo ye no. Inti the entire team ni na be call na omakota na chi. Na wa crowd abrewa chi fe kama. Na say omo ko show the last respect to their former coach ni maame. Say bibia anya kama na say no anu.
That's the coach of town.
Oh, now you want me to be town say.
Say buche no bia na onyame na na do no kwa we wo kwa na ga woni e yan kontimi mabako.
You calculation na one bank.
Aha. Na say be buy ticket. Bibi no be o kwa broche o kodu ya na ni ma mi wu ya na say. Ti say musie ni ma mi.
No bo.
Na ba musie no. Oh, they must have ticket 10,000. Over no go 20,000.
And ye no.
Put me
Ntimi nya be ka ho na mo de ya we say.
Put me here no. Eti wo fa.
Okay.
No, I'm say menzo deɛ ne nsɛm wɔka no yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ the good thing is that say na kɔtɔkɔpɛ sɛ wokɔ ɛna wɔka kyerɛ yɛn baabi kwan a kɔtɔkɔpɛ sɛ ɔfa so no ɛna waka kyerɛ yɛn and ɛma wo idea sɛ ɔyɛ kɔtɔkɔ supporter sɛ wohwɛ ne sei na baabi a kɔtɔkɔ pɛ sɛ ɔmode bɔbɔ kuro no ɛkwan pɛ sɛ ɔmode fa so no no na ɛkɔ gyina baabi na ade ho hyɛm bi obiara nso nti
nkɔte ho sɛ bɛdeɛ mempɛ na mempɛ de saa
wonim baabi a ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmode wo tim ne kɔ no na wo so wabɛka ho bi na obiara bɛsom na yɛ drive no ɛde ayɛ dɛn ɛde akɔ akɔsi hɔ nom na akɔ akɔyɛ fɛ na kyerɛ sɛ saa kɔtɔkɔ na wopɛ sɛ wohunu no sɛnea baabi deɛ teɛ no na wahu ni saa and I think it is good container project here CCA ataki shape kama yi at least ɛma wo a different face sɛ wura da kɔgya akye a wɔn no bɛwie a ɛno nso bɛma wo different face sɛ wura da kɔgya akye a wɔn ma yɛ training pitches ne kakra de aka ho with time no we feel say other infrastructure projects be take place ne nyinaa no ba ɛboa then in the next 10 years no wobɛnya a certain kɔtɔkɔ a wotumi sɛ afei deɛ sɛ yɛ kasa ebi a kɔtɔkɔ no ogyina bra ɛna ewura po bi man a ɛyɛ a beauty to watch because infrastructure deɛ ɛyɛ super standard enti no ɔmo yɛ saa no na ɔmo hwɛ on the field of play deɛ no nso so aka ho de ama yɛn ɔfam bàtɔ so ate ase
so yɛn mmienu bom
wode sɛ wonyɛ mmom kura no ɔho sɛ ɛden a ahoɔden no ɛni hɔ gidi
ɛbɛkɔ baako so kyɛ baako
nti bɛkɔ baako but ɛsɛ baako nso so no ɛyɛ deɛ ɛbɛtumi ayɛ bi
nkɔmɔ na yɛtete ne deɛ ɔso di bɛyi deɛ sɛ nkyɛ sɛ ɔma yi ɔmani afiri
dabi kura o mi dɛm de ka asɛm kɛkɛ sɛ ɔmo hwɛ ɔmo soso de ma yɛn a because adeɛ a has fo ayɛ opo bi man no adeɛ a edi has fo nya ɛne sɛ on the field of play result no
ɔde aka ho a you are right so the new no combine abo mu am say nka things say enyama we meba na was say how true is that Agadas has been recalled back to the camp of Kotoko Michael Usu AH ne de no Ahen Isaac was say I'm Ahen watching you live from Tepakeniago. I want update from Barcelona. My greetings to my sister Marta inside Atunsu don't pass away and Ahen so ebisane ene enwumre Robert Japan yet a message no be danger at the amount ya sabe live from Amakoma if you was the best season happy birthday to Atasewa inside Asafo Abrotia AA 79 nti ya sabe so ene wish birthday at the amount will be kama this Zakito said Minta is going to lead Kotoko attack but he is nowhere to be found okay Jamfa Idrusu and so kadasa no wasi kuma pemu a apem beba aha we ye nana kodwoja mfi ai apem no mma ai na enko hensiasia okay na je se nana nso edie eno no good nti danger so no osia no na
mawie na
tubinka ho
your own minim okay we you fellow Liverpoolian osi mini obed great PR at the Makotoko.
Oh, sir.
Na the new Kotoko management was waiting Kaseka, almost sort of mini obeda. It is not necessary. And also in Chairman, Chairman Mopuku. Oh, was it? I said, wow, dear. Tim Sako, who mentioned cows, no more bompire and the Biacola Quinty. No, only didn't come out what you're saying. Nani, or your case, oh, for Nabana, or him will belong to him. One self football club Premier League and I say yeah what matches or boss
okay
where opepa but as good now
dada no
or sumo and there was say back at all costs but I drop my say mincha man
hey ajua what's all
with the message about this mincha man nani aje say 1.60 something billion pounds na and dollars ena nkofo no minority shareholders no much escano
Liverpool dia no
much hey oh no statement no
ogum ma wo sana baba ka wo sana sabe na me ye ko bi
FSG for na statement
ele timi mu be
dey skaba
ye be to gidi
skaba
eje dia na eje ya ba komo say ye ko
menzo nko together with other issues I think say it comes back to nsema emobia kan say wo hwe Kotoko ene baby akotoko jina ni baby amanfo jina getting back to the right level. I'll bet me I can say Ghana standard, but the African standard, any 2 days as well. Any 3 days as well. A massive work that the entire foundation is learning. Also, if I say, well, if you are TTF, na ye be bar, our ye be banny, or ye painting, ye to has any amount for bar, or many befaso. Yeah, worry anywhere, and ye new year near Jaho. The next time a bamboo say baby for a boo. A do baby in 8 me can't see so say. A worry be any ye be a baby could zero be fear near ye, didn't fear bear me and son. A Buddha in a sin for fro. In fear me and son ever swing of a BC, you know. A man for by a wabba serabaji. Of us a conscious effort, it comes with some level of discipline. That is what Kotoko here. In terms of funds mobilization, Kotoko any the African level view. And never in Pastor Bekasu Kotoko supporters do say registered supporters, because now the world deals with numbers and data. Untimin sorry because I'm a radio station, Ghana 40. Besides the data we're here, I'll say, maybe I say Ghana 40. Debbie, you need to come with some level of data. Chere say, would the video say to manipa say na ehe. Now when you see at the end, they are convincing partners. No? So at this point, Kotoko supporters, you say. So the fund mobilization on Kwaya Jumafofro. And that will come back to affect attendance, Kotoko amount for patronizing Kotoko merchandise and other and your mayor Kotoko.
Some Konya national 3 hours and Kenya Badu.
You know, for the American Kenya is a men's 10 hours, 10 hours, 10 years now.
10 years.
And yet, and now the Subika say,
okay.
What did I say? Now for the last time, the man who's because we are in case starting again, because last 4 years got Conji League. The man said last 4 years near Casa got Conji League. Yeah, they shisha. Come up because oh, what do myself 4 years about Conji League.
Sure.
The last league I got Conji was 5 years ago. Yes, then got 10 years. Men's got Conji League 4 in the last 10 years.
So or the BBC and so about now.
And 10 years, no, because 10 years. And yes, after 10 years, no baby.
Routine now.
For now, the phone was a picture over Africa, but who signs now say because some person of Africa is here the one slot league FA Cup back. In West Africa, no cocoa to us. And so to me, Ghana League FA Cup. If you bear 9 back to back,
0322 494 401 0322 494 771. Could you have been on Facebook? Danny Ajima Brempe also Waha Mamisawa Tenkla Busana Mount Inti Newa Kabibidi Court for Spreco Facebook. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, me Pachana Hole.
Namiadum Obapa.
You are sure, ready, and then Mr. The Zami Homo TV so any brain and I'm more preaching.
Yeah,
no more preacher TV so.
Oh, yeah, now offering actually why we are. I be the member who some more born. Hello, good evening. Aye, Minia.
I'm going to leave Mozambique.
Matekasa, Yanante.
I got to say, you may not be so Papa Nicotico. What am I? You are the part. But I wouldn't be a lady. Like I can't better look at it. Other than I will problem. I will be the back. You are it. Not an area. You're only in India. Not a year of Zero. That player now, yeah, dear. Yeah, turn. And just you. And get to go back to the player to do. Because I never put your Mutaya. What is water here? But the first meaning of another carrier, you bet your man Wapum Abba. I let my brother team now for you. That's it.
Yo, Mate, Alabo. Detective Chief Inspector Linda Kusi Ampofo, Amasama Division Command, Ajun Kotokusu, Fia, and Oko duty about here. Good evening. Hello. When you're ready, Samuel come first. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. You know,
When you are doing?
Family, my Mukazabra for some Western.
Okay. Yo. I'm in Tiway.
You was in the friend I was in a couple of but when I made back and then Abamun, Madame Yasi, I got as the Thomas friend. I may say Makuma go at the edge of
okay. Yo, Mr. Medasi. Hey, say Obert and baby girl. It's like 5 and 6.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's see. If I'm sure, I have stress on my town, no. I have more moving because we are
Babu. And would you, I'm not going to come by my wife. You didn't have a wife. Okay, you don't worry. Juma, to want to cry beside you about. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Ashton.
You settle whatever I into.
The excellent sound for the forum, only you but place now, but when the person over play top place bet you for that buy. About the old part, but who could place bet for be on me strong. So I go part. Oh, some not a bit in a corner. First of winning Bobo Park, you look up with a boy.
Okay. Matimini, I was going to mention Joseph Entry, as you was saying, promises, say, Mamma, age of Hunsam, Monfancha, and then a young Jumana, a Kakakra, to the next week. About more our age warn in the academy. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Many about your wedding.
I just have
you open your moment away.
The Makuta, the American say, a gun of person, and telling about Kutika. Because first, if you always catch in the crowd for Shipwaya, Casella, Munana India, to do, and when you get. As the place what we need to and to and I must leave the new thing because they take simple one. And not to 5 years. A bit more Madonna Premier League.
Okay. Tolisco, our Bogo so, but also and you may not okay and then they are in the message. Hello, last caller, good evening.
Good evening.
Many about your young quiet.
Maybe the son, the catastrophe, I can't. Okay. Now,